The Barron Canyon.
Hey, this is where I will camp tonight. I scurried about the lake and didn't like the site on the other side because it pretty much was the end of a portage, so there would be a lot of traffic. And this one's not too bad. It has good cover, a better fire pit than the second one. Unfortunately, there's a big tree down over here. See, big tree. But that's okay, it's just me here. Not a lot of activity. I'm just making some coffee. And I'll take you down to the water. There, you can see some dark clouds there. Up this way. And we'll likely get a bit more rain periodically. But I'm all set up. As you can see, there's the whole deal. Campsite, oh, there's the tent. And there's some water and Grand Marnier, Bailey's, and Kahlua. So I'm set. Got a bit cold there. I went for a little nap. I didn't nap though. And then when I came out, it's all of a sudden beautiful again. Looks like the rain stuff has passed over. And it'll probably warm up some. I suspect it's going to be cold tonight though. Given how cool it was there when it clouded over. But I've got all the stuff I need to be good with that.
Go, do, do, do.
If you want to learn how to survive in the wilderness, you have to know how to burn firewood. Now there are a few ways that I like to cut my wood. One is without actually cutting it, and usually I find a couple trees together. I like them to be closer actually than this, but this is the best setup that we have. And you get kind of old, dry branches or narrow wood, and what you do is just take it, tie it between the two trees, and then just push. And then you have your firewood, and that actually works pretty well. And I'll show you the other way here.
Go, do, 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 do.
Okay, firewood tip number 2 is to bring with you a collapsible handsaw. That way, instead of breaking it in between the two trees, you can saw away. And these things are actually, they work really well. And they're only like 20, 25 bucks. So you saw away, and pretty soon you'll have the kids out making s'mores. It's got to be record time right there. And that's a perfect log to have a good fire. And I'll demonstrate a good fire later tonight.
Go, do, do, do.
Another way to survive in the wilderness is to make do with what you got. Had a tarp, put the canoe up in the tree. The wind was getting a bit chilly, coming from the southwest. So I put together this nice little tarp, tied around, nice and cozy in here. Maybe later on tonight I'll hang out. You can see an assortment of strings all over the place and that sort of thing. So there you go, if you want to survive. That's tip number 3. So I'm making my favorite. I'm making my favorite first night meal, which is just a couple potatoes chopped up, and I'll boil them in just water, and then eventually I'll add some butter chicken mix and some chicken that I'll cook up as well. Okay, the water's boiled and the potatoes are in. Okay, I've got the chicken going here now. Just 2 chicken breasts. I put them in the freezer last night, so they're fine. They're still chilled and thawed by the time I crack them open here. So yeah, that's the next part. Well, what I like about these pouches is that they're very light, easy to carry, and basically I'm going to get rid of some of the water that's in it's the potato water that the potatoes were boiled in. I'm going to get rid of a bit of that probably. Pour the 2 packages of butter chicken paste into the mix, add the chicken, and then just warm it up, and it turns into a really yummy stew type thing. Okay, we've got the stew almost ready. And then over here, got the fire going. Fire, yeah! Okay, it's pretty dark here now, as you can see. Ooh. I'm just got my fire going here. Fire, yeah! Got some coffee on, and I'm more focused on strange noises in the woods than I am videotaping. The challenge of going out here by myself. I was expecting I didn't know what the glare was, but I guess it's my... I was expecting another crew of people to camp beside me here and then one across the lake, but it looks like I'm the only one on the lake tonight. So it's a bit creepy, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll get used to it. It's 10 to 10, and I'm going to head down the river back to the spot where we started, and then after that maybe we'll drive around and take a look at the Barron Canyon from atop. It's just a small bit of rapids here. I don't suspect it's anything we need to be concerned about. I've replaced my favorite rock, also my favorite canoe partner. Doesn't complain about what side to paddle on, no confusion there. Here we go down the Barron River into the canyon, this time with the current. Someone way up there.
The Barron Canyon.